how many quarterbacks going to road to start tonight? What do you think?
Well, 3 are going. I mean, I feel very confident we get quarterback. Then the interest starts of when does the 4th one go?
Why in your mock draft do you think no draft trades in the top 10?
So a couple things. There's 2 camps out there on the Giants. They've done a lot of homework on JJ. They've also let everybody know they've done a lot of homework on JJ.
So did JJ from that chair
exactly.
yesterday.
And so a lot of people around the league are looking at that saying the Giants sure do want people to think they're in the JJ McCarthy business to try and get somebody else ahead of them, and then you get another player that's like, there's the 2 theories, right? So we're going to find out tonight, like, which one of these theories is right. The other theory is Minnesota loves Drake May, going to try and make the Godfather offer to go up to 3. And that could be even on the clock as we're sitting there together. If that doesn't happen, if they can't get Drake May, they like JJ. They also are comfortable with Penix, which would then say, okay, we don't want to go and part with pick 23 to go up to 4 or 5. Maybe we wait until he gets a little closer, or one of those guys goes. Now we get antsy, and then we make our move.
Let's dive into this a little bit more here, because for New England to accept the Godfather offer, they have to have another plan to get a quarterback. You can't leave this draft without a new quarterback 100%. In New England, right? Do we agree on this?
I 1,000% agree with that.
Okay, so then how do you move down to 11 and assure yourself of getting the quarterback you want? They'd have to be fine with McCarthy or Penix too, right?
Well, they need to read the CAT. I mean, that's
crazy-ass tweet. All right. Let's put that up. The crazy-ass tweet where you're like, was asked this question, what's the wildest top 10 rumor? Here you go. Minnesota trades from 11 to 3 with New England. New England trades from 11 to 4 with Arizona. Arizona trades from 11 to 5 with the Chargers. You dizzy yet? Yes. So that isn't.
So let me summarize that. So this is how this ends up.
Yeah.
Because people will look at this and say, I get asked, who's trading up for J.J. McCarthy? Well, if you really look at this, New England's netting a pick, trading back, getting J.J. McCarthy. The Arizona Cardinals, who we've been saying Marvin Harrison Jr., they net some type of a pick and still get Marvin Harrison Jr. The only team that's parting with something in this is the Minnesota Vikings, and the majority of that haul would land with the Chargers. It's a lot to take in, but basically everybody gets what they want under the assumption that New England likes J.J. McCarthy and thinks it's close with him and Drake May, or even have J.J. over Drake May. They get J.J. McCarthy plus a pick.
And so you wouldn't consider the Chargers parting with the opportunity to draft Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I think the Chargers want to get the heck out of there.
Even if Marvin Harrison Jr. is sitting there at 5?
Marvin Harrison Jr. being there at 5, you could say that's part of the, that would make it a more difficult decision. So but I do think they want bulk. They want more picks.
They want more picks.
Yeah.
Well, and then who's going to catch the football for Justin Herbert? How do you respond?
Long draft. We got long 3 days.
Because there's so many of those wide receivers.
Yeah.
And they think it's deep enough, and let's go get some of those kids.
Yeah, and they also, look, they can go get some of these guys. The depth of the class is the wide receiver position. And also the belief, and this is my opinion, that if we get this offensive line where Jim wants it to be and we get this run game where it wants it to be, it's going to take a lot of pressure off of Justin Herbert. We'll have guys open.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.